Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we have some really exciting stuff to share with you. The Whimsy Box is happening. If you guys don't know what that is, it is a brand new subscription box and with stickers and all of the planner goodies. So we're going to be unboxing a little bit of planner goodie stuff, some stickers and stuff, and getting into the holiday spirit as we reset for winter. And yes, spoiler alert, the Whimsy Box is actually from Peace and Whimsico, which is my own company. So I have been packing up boxes and sending things out like a crazy person. So the Whimsy Box is a seasonal subscription box. It is not monthly. It is every quarter. So this is the Winter Wonderland edition. And there are a bunch of things that go into this box, and I figured first let's just kind of unpack things, just go through a little bit faster, and then we will go through things one at a time, and eventually also reset the planner for December. First off, we have this really cute little green notebook that I really liked. I think it's a nice one to have sort of when you're on the go, especially throughout December. I am going to be using this for writing down when I have like gift ideas, things like that, stuff that needs to happen and needs to be easily accessible. It doesn't have to be super bulky or big, just something little to sort of jot things down on. Something that I could not have subscription box without is of course seasonal washi tapes. So I really like these with I gotta have the glitter, have to have glitter tape, and a little bit of pine cones and stuff. Those are so cute. The theme for this one has been very like deer inspired as well. So we have the Darling Deer spoon here, which I think is going to be perfect for hot cocoa and things like that, and kind of a matching paper clip to go with that one, and it goes well with the with a little planner, I think, as well. So we've got the Darling Deer paper clip that I'm going to be using in my actual planner, I think, not necessarily in the tiny little notebook. I usually like adding a pen into it one way or another, and this time it's a highlighter pen. I kind of felt like this could be good, especially for just kind of highlighting things like, okay, checking things off the list. This little note that I've added here is actually full of information because yes, the Whimsy Box is seasonal and it's every 3 months. But there's some exciting stuff happening in the new year with some monthly subscriptions as well. We've also added these little wintertime snow buddy friends, holographic die cut stickers. I think these are so cute. Like I have a thing for forest animals. I think they're adorable and I think they're wonderful. A lot of the inspiration that has gone into this specific box and when it comes to patterns and things like that, and you'll see that for the actual sticker spreads, the monthly spreads, and also if you like look a little bit closer to the patterns and things, it's very Scandinavian folklore inspired, kind of, sort of. You'll see what I mean. We also have some craft paper, which is kind of nice, and there are a few different variations that go into each box. Same thing with the die cut stickers as well. There are a few different ones, different versions. This one is, I would think, the one that is the most like Swedish tradition focused one. So since I'm in Sweden, and this is technically a Swedish planner subscription box, we have a lot of Swedish Christmas traditions here going in with the surströmming and pickled herring, those things. Like the stuff that's just typically Swedish Christmas traditions. We have the candle crown for the Lucia, the December the 13th, and the straw goat is also a very typical Swedish traditional kind of thing for Christmas. Here we have the winter lore sticker spread. And this one, I kind of wanted to go with like the softer pastels with the blues and the pinks. And we have a lot of that typical Scandinavian folklorish pattern going into everything from the different boxes and the little scarves and the hats and the sleds. The deers are prevalent here as well. And we have a bunch of different just like little strips that you can use to decorate and stuff like that. I do like to mix up things, and we have each box has a special little surprise, and these are unique because they're handmade. I've made all of these. These ones, some of you might get these saffron buns, which are lussebullar, very typical Swedish Christmas time pastry. But some of you might get a keychain or a necklace. Like it's a little bit of a surprise trinket kind of thing. I actually haven't reset my dashboard since like spring. It's totally nuts. So it's way time to do that. Here we've got my little Flair Buddy stickers. Oh, you can't really see them all that well. They are in the Etsy shop though, and I really like being able to use those as, you know, just kind of marking when I've had a bad Flair day or something like that. I am going to save that little cutout of of cartoon me and David. But I'm taking a bunch of things out. I'm going to reset with this paper that I had left over from when I did my Kanban board, because I really love the soft sort of minty, sagey kind of green with the mistletoe. So we're going to use that as a base for the wintertime dashboard. And honestly, I think I do still want to keep this like laminated moon thingamabob in there. The die cut holographic snow buddy stickers I think are perfect for this. I'm not going to be taking the backing off them because I like being able to reuse them. And of course the Darling Deer paper clip is an excellent way to secure stuff as well. Really, in all honesty, I don't have much of an idea. I just kind of go in with a general feel of what I want the dashboard to sort of look like, and then I just move things around back and forth until I kind of feel like, yeah, this works. It's a little bit of a mix and match, I feel, this time around especially, because I am including a lot of different colors, and it's not just sticking to like one green or one blue. It's kind of wanting to mix the greens and the reds and the blues and all of that stuff. I have really enjoyed this planner throughout the year. If you saw about a year ago, I made this planner from scratch because I wanted to do a custom kind of thing, and I feel like I'm going to do the same thing this year as well. I'm going to make my own planner, but there are things that I'm not going to be using as much. Like I put the little for those of you that manage your energy with counting spoons and things like that and use spoon theory, I did add in spoon trackers throughout each day, and I have not used them like at all. I think that next year I'm probably going to get like spoon tracker stickers from that I have in my Etsy store and use those like once in a while, but I don't need them for every day. I am putting down the monthly washi tapes that we have and going in with some of the little cute snow friends. We don't actually have a lot of snow. This early on in December, it tends to, lately it's been very rainy. Like we had some snow and then it was gone, and proper winter has not hit quite yet, unfortunately. It is muggy and it is gray. So I'm kind of like, you know what? I'm going to add in some snow inspiration and just like wish for it to be here for realsies. I am, and this is a heads up, I am not a minimalistic planner girly. I'm not. More is more in my book. I'm kind of Baroque in that sense. More is more. But the first week of the month, I tend to go a little bit lighter on the crazy stickerness, I suppose, just because I know that, okay, right now I have a spread and a sheet at this point that I am going to want to make last the entire month. So I'm going in a little bit lighter with the first week, just to sort of not run out of stickers, and then I'll go back and add them in a little bit extra towards the end. Typically as well, this week tends to be a little bit calm before the storm, because things kick into crazy gear a little bit like the last week of November, and then it's just ramping up, and it's just getting more and more intense, I would say. So first week of December here, the 4th is my birthday, so that was a really fun day, and then we have a bunch of things happening, like a lot of my sister's 2 boys, they have their birthdays here the first 2 weeks of December. So a lot of meeting family, a lot of those things happening. Let's move on to the second week. And this is the week where we have Lucia, which is Saint Lucia. And that's December the 13th. I had this washi tape, the white one with the branches and stuff, and I thought that it was perfect because it kind of like it feels like it kind of matches the one that we had from before. I tend to not buy a lot of new like super Christmassy washi tapes because I only use them for like a month a year. This one is very specific though, with a Lucia crown. That thing is obviously specifically meant for that day. The goat, we have the big straw goat. That's also like, it's such a typical Swedish Christmassy thing, and I needed a few little of the red houses are just very typical, very typical and very Swedish. I guess that's kind of the theme of this week. So naturally we also needed some gingerbread cookies that are decorated with a bunch of colorful frosting, as well as the Dala horses. Those are also very the Dala horses are typically Swedish any time of year, really. And also the paper lantern star things that we hang in our windows for Advent and for the time leading up to Christmas. I'm not sure that I guess there's the whole elf on the shelf kind of thing, but in Sweden it's very little Santa Clauses, like little gnomes are a big thing. And of course there's the pickled herring. I mean, it is not my favorite. I will literally have a little bit of pickled herring or surströmming. Well, that pickled herring is more sill. What's surströmming? I'm not quite sure what that is. It's gross. I think it's gross, but it's traditional. It's tradition. That and all the candles, we're in that time of year where everything is so dark and it is so heavy and it is so blah. I think we need the whole color pop of Christmas and all the lanterns and all the candles just to sort of brighten up things, and I guess that's just one of the things that we use for hope in darker times, maybe, possibly. The little gingerbread guys, and we have to have them. We have to have 2 of them down there holding hands. That's from a very specific Christmas song from Sweden, also, with little gingerbread men holding hands. Vi kommer från pepparkakeland. So we have a bunch of those, all the candy and the goodies and the yummies, and I think it's a colorful, happy week. Honestly. I do. I kind of feel like there is There's different ways to use your, obviously there's different ways to use your planner. This one has very much been one that I have for kind of everything-ish. It's kind of been my everything planner. I usually refer to it as my brain. Like, I can't find my brain. Yeah, that's what this one has been. And I think having an A5 planner that I use as my brain is something that I have always, like, that's how I roll. That's what I usually do. And that's what I will be doing going into the next year as well. But also setting up a few different notebooks for my writing schedule and things like that, for planning, for plot planning, and and I have a different one for work. So I'm trying to sort of figure out in what way I want to use what planners this year, because I have a few cute ones that I want to use, but I also want to make it sustainable. So I'm not like dividing myself between a ton of different things. So I'm thinking having an A5 is something I will be doing in the next year as well, one that I've customized and changed up a little bit from this year, but also keeping my business stuff for Peace and Whimsico in one place, and then having a separate one for my counseling work at the school. Going into the actual Christmas week, I really love this one with the different colorful snowflakes. So we're using that one, and I'm thinking that this week is going to be a bit of a color pop. So we're not necessarily sticking to just one color. We're doing it all, baby. We're going crazy here. So we've got all the multicolored Christmas snowflakes, and all the candles, and some string lights, and bringing back the monthly washi tape. It's just all going in here. It's just all going in here. For us here in Sweden, the 24th is the big, like, Christmassy Christmas day, and the 25th is naturally also a special holiday day, but mainly we are doing the presents and gifts and all of that stuff on the 24th, on Christmas Eve, and then we will be doing like the English, because we're multicultural in our family, because Dad's American, Mom's Swedish, so we do Swedish Christmas on the 24th, and then we do all the American Christmas food on the 25th. I love this little holographic cottage that came with the die cut stickers, so that one's going in there as well. As well as just the sleds and the coziness, like just all the cozy Christmas things are going into this week. And I'm not quite decided yet on how I want to decorate the last week. So I'm actually going to just decorate up to Christmas, or just like the last of it, sort of, and then I'm gonna not decorate New Year's quite yet. I'm holding off on that one a little bit. As I said before, I am not a minimalist when it comes to my planners. This is a lot, naturally. I'm saving this the first week there in January, because I might actually just move over to the new planner at that point. I'm sure that I will have printed it out. This is where I am going back with a bunch of the decor when I'm like, okay, we've got some more stuff that we can play with here. It is it's fun to have a sticker spread that kind of works for an entire month. I do think that with the spring whimsy box that will be coming out, there will be 2 monthly spreads as well as a bonus sticker sheet. So that will be one more thing. But this is kind of how it turned out. These are the different weeks of December with the whimsy box decor in it, and I am loving the vibe. I'm so in love with this. It gives me cozy feels, and it helps me to stay organized. And I think, whether you do that in an analog planner, in a digital planner, or in Notion or whatever your system is, find something that works for you and just go for it. And those things can change, once in a while. So this is what I came up with. And as I mentioned before, there is a lot of stuff happening in the new year when it comes to different subscriptions. You can get the Whimsy Box seasonally, or you can sign up in my Patreon to do, depending on how you like to do your planning, for digital stickers monthly. If you're more of a digital, you like to work with GoodNotes or some other way of doing your planner digitally. Or there's going to be the Glittergram, which is sending out actual physical stickers monthly. Or there's going to be the Whimsy Deluxe as well. That is going to include all of that, as well as like a little trinket or this and that every month. So depending on what your style of planning is, if you like to have more the physical stuff or the digital stuff or more the accessories, there should be something for everyone. So I really, really hope that you enjoyed this video, that you have a wonderful December, and that you stay calm and have a great time. Not too much stress. Enjoy the people around you and all the good stuff with the holiday. Remember, take care of you. Don't stress out too much. I know that that's something that's easy to say, harder to actually do, but remember to take care of yourself. That whole peace and joy to all includes you, and it's worth taking the time to actually enjoy the season as opposed to stressing through it. Sometimes that might mean that you have to hit the brakes. That's okay. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you back here next week. Have a wonderful, wonderful December.